There is obviously an elephant in the room to address. Do we like how thin I tweezed my eyebrows? How long is Lindsay's friendliness with Paris really gonna last? You know what I mean? Especially if she's hanging around Nicole, who hosted a viewing party of Paris's sex tape because she hated her so much. Nicole is a little woman full of fire. She's the fiercest freak in the world. Other reasons Lea Michele can't read. Her assistants write her Instagram captions for her. She had her lines fed to her. Ryan Murphy was also in on the secret that she couldn't read because he would give Lea Michele recordings of her lines so that she could learn them instead of reading her script. All of this is just based on the feeling. Somebody needs to put tap shoes on the Rizzler. Watch your mouth when you talk about JoJo Siwa's dance moves. It was choreographed by the same person who choreographed Judas' music video. So you can calm down on the JoJo Siwa dance move. She never backed away from the dance. She always did it harder and harder and harder. She didn't fight the meme either. She also finds a shoebox full of handwritten letters from broken-hearted women wishing you could have done better. Okay, why was he fucking the Bronte sisters? First of all, America's Next Top Baby. Just spilled milk and I'm crying. The one thing they tell you not to do. I will always encourage a man to partake in and enjoy things that are not societally masculine. Always. But don't give them the world.
I'm just kidding, Barbie!
Constant rewards for boys in theater creates like very super weird egos. Like a tap dancer who knows that everybody wants to have sex with him. Like Ethan Slater. Okay, this is a great example. Very talented, but for the sake of my argument, this also works. He is an example of the guy who has been told yes his entire life because he is talented and because he's a straight guy in theater. And I think that probably definitely played into the ego it would take to cheat on your wife and newborn. No? No offense. That baby is really gonna have trust issues. No offense. He cheated on that newborn baby. He said, fuck you, baby. Sorry for the strays, Ariana. They weren't specifically directed at you today. I love you. And I loved Eternal Sunshine Deluxe. And I love that you left that baby out in the cold. And I'm so excited for Wicked Part 2. Da, 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 who's Madeline? Literally me to that little French bitch with appendicitis. You guys remember that? The storybooks? Asking, I went to Glee every day. I knew my lines every single day. And then there's this rumor online that I can't read or write. She also said, I think often if I were a man, a lot of this wouldn't be the case. Calling the conspiracy sexist. Girl, it's not sexist. You are just unlikable. The way that in that statement, she never once said, I can read. They performed at the Super Bowl together with Mary J. Blige. Do you think that Mary clocked their quiet struggles? I cannot stand a man playing the guitar. That's even when I'm doing something enjoyable, like sitting down or like maybe even having a yummy drink. I still hate it. Don't do that, especially not while I'm getting an abortion. So at this point in the story, Brittany and Justin are still together for some reason. She goes, how are you? And he goes, yeah, not so good, Lily. And she goes, I miss you. And he goes, yeah, thank you, you fugly hag. And then she says, huh? Which makes perfect sense, obviously. That's the natural response to being called an ugly fug hag. I wanted to be a slut, but I was wearing Skechers. My favorite internet clip, maybe of all time. I quote this all the time. It is Lindsay Lohan calling, she's leaving a club, and she is recorded in all her glory.
You look beautiful, Lindsay. Are we with Paris tonight, Lindsay? Lindsay, we love you, Lindsay. Yeah. That's enough, man. Paris
is a unprovoked, by the way. Just, Paris is a cunt. And then she closes the door. Like, that is fierce as fuck.
Paris, I'm sorry, Lindsay, what did you say? The what? Lindsay, Paris is the what? She's a cunt?
She's kidding. I love Paris so much.
And then the paparazzi goes,
why is Paris a cunt? Hi, Lindsay, why is Paris a cunt? We got you saying a second ago. Tell them dirty gay to
obsessed with that. What are you talking about? Like, we're all here. Like, that is so fucking funny to just do something and be like, no, I didn't. Also, opposite of what you just said. Like, she didn't just create this obstacle for herself. Like, that is the funniest thing. Absolute zero concept of consequence. God, it's so good too. She's very convincing. I believed her. I mean, she's an actress after all, you know? She goes, I never said that. I was like, oh my God, no, you didn't. You didn't say, you never did that. Actually, I did that. I'm so sorry, Lindsay. I did that. You're right. Like, I don't know. I think that's really cool. Like, it's obviously horrible. And like, I would never. I mean, in this day and age, calling someone a is kind of the nicest thing ever. But in that day and age, certainly not. But also, she was called Fire Crotch. So I don't know. Is it okay? No, it's not. No. Like maybe. Paris has famously been a cunt to Lindsay. Lindsay has also famously been a cunt to Paris. A cunt for a cunt makes the whole world blind, you know? In sync. In my opinion, I don't like them. You can explain to me why I'm wrong. Sorry, I don't like when boys jump. Guess you make him happy like I couldn't do, Cindy Lou Who. Like, what a weird way to incorporate that narrative onto a Christmas album. To be like, Cindy Lou Who went to Coachella and hooked up with Shawn Mendes and took him from me. Why would Cindy Lou Who do that? Ned Fulmer. Watch your back. The track is pretty much Lily's internal monologue after being told by her husband, David, that he wants to open their marriage, which is so crazy. Like, you are 70 years old. You are pushing 70 years old. You should not even know about non-monogamy. Who are you asking your hot monogamous wife to open your marriage? Paris walked over to Lindsay and hugged her, and according to eyewitnesses, people gasped and died. People didn't die. I think it'd be funny if... No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Why does she know Hood Mr. Beast? It's his Hood character. How is that not problematic? Why does Mariah Carey know Hood Mr. Beast? Give Mr. Beast the J-Lo treatment. I tried to be your modern wife, but the child in me protests. If that's what being a modern wife is, then I don't think I want to be a modern wife. Also, let's really be honest. Lily, who is the child here? It's not you. It's the 70-year-old man. Consider this a warning. Nicole Richie. P.S. Blow a horn. Blow a horn? Stealing that. Like, oh my fucking God, blow a horn. P.S. Blow a horn. So we were like, is she shady or is she trying to support her? What's going on here? Or is she stalking her maybe? Or maybe none of it even mattered in the first place. Both Paris and Lindsay get DUIs. Not good, girls. To water a plant is the ultimate yes and. When Chris Brown's name was announced, she made a face like,
Chloe featuring Chris Brown. How does it feel?
That's my girl. I love her. I love her. These memes getting picked up and circulated resulted in the singer/actress sharing a proclamation to her Instagram story. It was a text post on create mode and it said, I will never be a meme again. She posted, I will never be a meme again. I'd rather sit still than be dragged for being myself. Much love. No, they are not laughing at you. Like, I swear. I feel so bad that she didn't understand. I genuinely, like, that's my girl. And she didn't get it. And like, don't you dare be mean to her about that. Maybe be nice and explain it to her and maybe one day she'll get it. I feel that in the study of memes, the harder you fight it, the worse it gets. And like quicksand, it just gets worse and worse. And Miss Selena Gomez, by saying that she won't be a meme ever again, you know, that could become a meme. I feel like a majority of my friends are lactose intolerant or have dietary restrictions, so I must gravitate toward weak people. Joshua was spotted with Sabrina Carpenter at Sweet Butter Kitchen. Oh my God, a boy just texted me. He asked what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to tell him a lie. I'm gonna have to tell him a lie. The video showcases like the most beautiful home I maybe have ever seen, except for their bedroom. Their bedroom walls are literally super blank. If they could talk, they would want their lawyer present. I love that joke. To me, it's a little bit cringe, but whatever. Get past the first verse, you fucking bitch. It's called Harry Potter and ow, fuck. I'm not convinced that he didn't fuck you in our house. In that blank wall bedroom before the walls were read their Miranda rights. Oh my God, it's that time of the night when the upstairs kids get crazy. Yep, from like 5 to 6:30, they're like, and they like pitter patter the entire time. And then I hear poof, and someone starts crying, which means that someone got hurt, and then it means the playtime is over. One's crying. I heard a thump, and now one's crying. Everybody say thank you, Andy Cohen. Thank you, Andy Cohen. One could argue that Britney Spears is playing into the meme. One could also argue something else. Taking a Xan to smize in my passport photo. Okay, so should I shoot myself over here or over there? So January 31st is Justin Timberlake's birthday, which when I first read that made me pause and think, was he born on a leap year? But the answer is no, he is not that special because leap years happen in February. Because she went on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, obviously. Or which. Andy Cohen kind of is our witch, boiling up the drama for us. Like, thank you, Hag. Ever play Coachella, you best believe I'm bringing out a hologram of Corey Monteith and Naira Rivera at the very least. I stand by that. That'd be like a dream come true. Can I please tell you a story before we continue about Fifth Harmony? The only time I have ever called someone to their face a cunt. I was in 10th grade and I was at the Jingle Ball and I was very close to the front and I saw Fifth Harmony perform and they took off their jackets and Camila Cabello threw her jacket into the crowd. I picked it up. I was gonna get to keep Camila Cabello's metallic gold, like rose gold bomber jacket. And guess what? A little fucking old man, ugly, grabbed it from me, snatched it, and gave it to his obvious sugar baby who was about like 19 years old. I looked at them both and I called them both cunts. I was in 10th grade and I deserved that bomber jacket. The cunt for the cunt makes the whole world blind, but now the cunt for the cunt for the cunt, maybe the whole world could see. I don't know. Olivia. Da 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 Olivia.